Hello and welcome to the Perry vs. Player PvP compilation. This is your host, the Evil Chippy / Jim Perry / Killjax. Today we're going to be doing a game of Wanted in Boston North End, and I'm just going to try and showcase the different attacks of the different characters. So we're going to go with the British Soldier for this one. The three games I played this morning were a little bit interesting. We had a lot of runners, a lot of rooftop monkeys, and I didn't have a gun to shoot them, so suffice to say, didn't do as best as I could, and I had to go on the roofs to deal with some of them, which is a pain in the neck. Give us a loot right before the round starts, and moving on. Now, in Wanted and Deathmatch, it's kind of a pain, because you get really screwed on people who just want to go on the rooftops without a gun. If you had a gun, it really makes it simplistic. I have, right now, someone who's hunting me, but I don't hear any sound until now, at which point I stop. And I figured it's him because he wasn't following an NPC path, he was on the wrong side of the road, and that's a dead giveaway to anyone who's played these games for a long time. Once you find out the NPC paths, it's kind of obvious. But he gets the first blood, and I'm going to start taking off because I've got no one hunting me, so there's no downside to me running right now. And when I get within range, I stop running. I see the lady. She's right there. I try and act all inconspicuous, but this bodyguard runs into me and then stuns me, which was really surprising. I was kind of caught off guard on that one, so be careful. I thought it was a decoy, but, you know, bodyguard shoulder slamming me and punching me in the face was a bit of a surprise. So here's one of the rooftop monkeys I was talking about. This guy's on the roof maybe, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 times in the span of a minute. So I get this kill, and unfortunately I didn't realize that that guy was actually hunting me. And I tried to get the stun off at the right time, but it didn't go. You have to be careful about that. Don't hesitate. The only time you should be hesitating is if you're not sure whether or not it's a NPC, but someone landing in front of you like that, it was a really stupid move on my part not to just spam the X button to punch him right in the chops, because either he was a player and I couldn't, or he was a dry guy trying to kill me and I would contest his kill. So again, I have no one hunting me, and the guy's on the roof again. I have no way of shooting him, I have no way of dealing with him, safe actually chasing him, and he's just going on the rooftops like a crazy person. So I'm going to try and follow him, and now he's acting all coy, so he's using the rooftops as a quick way of getting to where he needs to go, which kind of works, but it also gives him away. And I'm trying to get a beat on him. He's back on the roof, and I miss the rooftop. Luckily I grab on the flag, and at this point I've decided that, no, you know what? You, sir, are just going around being a colossal douchebag, so I'm going to catch you, and I'm going to kill you. Cut him off. He's trying to run ahead. I know where he's going. Go on the rooftops to get around, and jump down on him to get the aerial. It's a shitty kill, it's a shitty point value, but you know what? I feel better for hunting that little bastard down. Now I've got Whispers, I believe. I'm in second place. Marston is right there. I have no lookalikes with me, so it's kind of obvious that I'm a player. I'm going to slowly make my way towards Marston, and I'm very surprised to what happens in the next few seconds, because this person comes out of nowhere. I'm just walking, and in the blink of an eye, she's going to just appear and stab me. I don't know if it was glitter, I don't know if it was anything other than lag, but that was literally like, I'm here and stabbing you, and I was like, whoa. It happens, not much you can do. Stay calm and respawn. So I've got a target. I've got 3 people hunting me. I'm trying to act as inconspicuous as possible. Naturally, that's somewhat difficult to do. That's obviously my target. I did not see Marston on the right, and he does a good job of just running up and deciding that I deserve a rifle butt to the face, which, you know what, I agree with him. I was not paying attention. I totally deserve that. So the British soldier is not doing really well right now. I mean, it's looking pretty bleak for me at this point. Second place with 900 points. That's pretty bad. So again, Whispers, and this guy's coming right for me. Got myself a nice little smoke bomb, but the stun doesn't last as long. The lock-on was too late. I mean, I must have been tired, or I was lagging like a son of a bitch, because that was insane. At least it's contested. So at this point, I'm starting to lose my cool. It's kind of silly how this keeps happening. Another roof monkey. Throw a dart at him, and I'm going to slowly try and catch up to him. This is the parts where I wished I had actually a gun. Marston's right there. And I get killed again. With an honorable death. I mean, this guy keeps getting me as a target. I don't know how many players are actually in the game at this point, but 3 times in a row, this guy's going to get me as a target, and every time it's going to be when I'm trying to close in on my actual target. Which, hey, that's the name of the game. That happens sometimes, but at the same time, it gets kind of annoying when you have people on the roofs like this, whose sole purpose in the game is to stay on the roofs and do nothing more than piss everyone off. So he gets a good kick in the head for variety. 250 points for a kick in the head. That's fine. That's good. Third place, 1,350 points. Kind of really pathetic for my own score total. I usually get a lot more than that. So I've got no one hunting me. I'm trying to find the Maverick lady. So I joined this group. Let's try and stay incognito so I'm not seen. I see her now. She's right there. Trying to close the distance, so she takes off running. Still just trying to keep a beat on her. At this point I say no. I'm dealing with runners like this. This entire game is filled with roof monkeys and runners. I'm just going to hunt her down. I'm going to stab her. Unfortunately, it means I have to be on the roof because she's running around, but I know where she is. She's right there. I get myself an acrobatic kill right through the throat. And goodbye, good night, Irene. You're dead. Please stop. Please stop just running. Wanted and assassinate and even manhunt are more about skillful kills than they are about just taking off like bat out of hell. Because if I had a gun, oh my, would that be a different story. These guys would be running and then just bang and it's over with. I don't have to deal with you again. It's one of the reasons why I actually equipped the gun is for runners. If I didn't have to deal with runners, I wouldn't have a gun. I'd be using throwing knives almost exclusively because they're much better because they don't rape your points as badly as a gun would. So that guy's hunting me. And I'm waiting for him. And I smoke bomb. And he still gets to kill me through the smoke bomb. Probably because I moved a step forward, which means I was no longer in the radius of my defense. Which kind of cheeses me off even more for the simple fact that I took a step. This wasn't like me bolting out. This was me taking a step and still getting killed. At which point I spawn and get shot in the back by this gentleman. Thank you for reminding me that running is bad. I mean, it's one bad spawn after another in this game. I just had no luck. Lady Fortune was not giving me any kind of assistance. So Crash Breaker's closed. Go through these. Stop moving. Saw the preacher. He ran through there, trying to cut him off. I mean, at this point, there's no real chance of playing this game properly with the lobby I'm in. All I've got is runner after runner after runner. This guy disguises himself. I still have him on my target. He's going to try and get the stun. I don't care about the contested at this point. He was running. Just die. Just fall over dead. I don't care. So again, try and stay focused. I mean, in this game I was just shaking my head going, again, up, are you serious? All this guy did was be on the roofs. And it sucks because he actually got first place, I think, at the end of the game. And all because he was just running like a crazy person. And it's aggravating as hell to see that happen again and again and again. It's like, this is not being an assassin, this is being a gargoyle. Stop that. So I've got no one hunting me, so I'm going to take off till I get a target. Now, some of you will say, well, that's hypocritical, you know, don't run, you keep saying that, but you do it. Yes, I do it when I'm not being targeted, because there's no reason for me not to run. No one's going to be like, oh, hey, I'm going to kill that guy out of randomness. This is not assassinate. Guy gets to shoot me through a bunch of people, I go down, that's the way it is. He gets his 150 points, he's just shooting for The thrill, I wasn't running from him, I was slowly walking. He could have easily done anything to catch up to me. It just came down to he wanted to shoot me in the back. Such is life. Not much left of the video, so again, I'm just going to point out roof all the time, and this is why I mostly dislike this map. This map is one of those maps where you have roof monkeys almost exclusively voting for it. So I got a great variety there. Brought myself up to second place. See a target trying to kill me that gets killed. Kind of happy about that. I'm going to try and rush down the target who's trying to kill me. Get a judo chop on her. He runs right into my arms for a chain, but it's still not enough to get me first. I mean, I'm at 3450 here. That is an abysmal score as far as I'm concerned. Just terrible. Terrible, and I apologize for this video to anyone who's trying to learn how to play, because I had a really bad lobby. That's the way it goes in Assassin's Creed. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you don't. I mean, 12 kills, 4,700 points. That's... ugh. I'm just glad that it's over. On the right side, I get to kill him. Ah, thank you, British soldier. Well, thanks for joining me. See you next time.